Hi everyone, Sherwood Small Pets here. So I'm here in the pet room. I just thought I would wish everyone a happy 2017. Yes, we are on shavings. There's a video coming up explaining why. It's just for a 1 week thing. Basically, long story short, we're doing a practice run for when we're away for our honeymoon to see how the shavings work, if there's anything we need to tweak, that kind of thing. But I wanted to do a 2017 Meet the Pets, so I thought I'd start in here. I thought we'd start with the pigs. I'll try to go in order of their like beginnings here. So I thought I'll start with Robin Hood. So this is Robin Hood. For those of you that are new, this is Robin Hood. He is our first pig. We worked with Piggles. I was supposed to just transport him from Sudbury down to the GTA. I was a foster fail within less than like a couple of hours. And then beside him is Little John. The people that had him didn't want the litter. So we had got him at like 2 and a bit weeks. So he was too early for him to leave. So he went in with Robin Hood right away. Robin Hood has had his fair share of hardships. His cyst just finally healed, which has been great. That, you know, it makes a huge difference for us. We're between 5 and 6. We're really not sure. But he's doing great. Really happy with the fact that he's doing so well. Little John is our big potato. He's like over 3.5 pounds and, you know, looks after Robin Hood in every way possible. He helps Robin Hood reach the areas that he can't for cleaning now that he's getting a little older. And it's actually really, really sweet. And he gives Robin Hood cozies where he sleeps around it rather than in another one. It's really, really precious. All right, down here things are going to get a little questionable. So over here we have Guinevere. She is a Texel. She will be 3 in May. She's the first female piggy we got. She has two family members in our household. She is a bit of a firecracker. She is our one of our badasses. She survived a really, really rough bout of pneumonia about a year ago, and we couldn't be more grateful. Yeah, that's been about a year now, eh, baby? Next, over here, getting served is Lilo. This is Lilo right here. Lilo will be 3 on my birthday in August. She came to us from our dear friend Pierce at Canadian KV. She's a boucle, so she is a curly version of a Peruvian guinea pig. She's a little bit daft, but we absolutely love her. She gets along really, really well with Stitch and Flipper. Over here, we have, my resident boss. This is Phoenix. This is Gwen's mom. So, let's see if I can get a little bit of a better angle. So Phoenix came to us, and we couldn't figure out why she was wheezing and acting really weird. And we came in one day and found out that she had had babies. So she was a powerhouse mom. She came to us for retirement and decided that she wasn't quite ready to retire and that she had another litter in her still. So we got Phoenix plus 3 bonus babies. We only kept 1, of course, but this is Phoenix. She's got a really close shave. She's also a Texel, just like Gwen. She's a lilac and white. That's why she's like the purpley color. She's very beautiful. She's going to be 4 in October. Yeah. All right. Over here. Oh, I can get a twofer, which is great. So over here we have the one with the creamy color is Stitch, or Bliss is her actual. Oh, don't run away. No. Stitch is a Luncaria or a Lunkira or a Lunky. She is from, again, our friend Pierce. Bambi right here is a Merino. She was the only pig we ever actually took to a show. She did pretty well. I think she would have done really well had we kept doing it, but I just didn't have the heart for it, to be totally honest. People were kind of jerks, and I wasn't quite cut out for it. But that's Bambi. She's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful little porcupine. Say hi. Yeah. Yeah. Over right beside her is Hugh. She's another Lunky. When she was born on August 29th, she will be 2 this coming year. I absolutely knew that I needed her in my life. She's a precious, precious baby. She's a drama queen. She gets along super well with everybody. She didn't at first, but now she does, which is great. I absolutely adore her. She's so pretty. And well, Gwen gave her that wonderful haircut. Thanks, babe. Over here, we have Flipper. Where'd she go? Flipper, come out. No. Well, we have Flipper's bum. Flipper is a Swiss. She's fairly new here to the Sherwood family. She's a mismarked Himmy, so her nose markings didn't ever come in, but she's got the dark ears and the dark feet. A Swiss is kind of like a teddy on steroids, kind of. They feel really weird, like wiry. They actually molt, so you have to pluck the dead hair out to keep it healthy. She's really funny. She's really energetic. She gets along really well with everyone, which is funny because she does not get along with her original family at all, which is why we got her. The siblings all like terrorize each other, and she fit in like a dream here. And last in this cage, but not least, we have Elizabeth. Elizabeth is another lunky, not to be confused with Stitch, although they do look very similar. Lizzie came to us after having one litter, and it just wasn't her thing. Took her a really long time to have babies. And then when she finally did, beautiful babies, everybody was healthy, but just wasn't for her. It wasn't a natural thing, so she came to live with us. Again, she wasn't very good with a lot of other pigs, so we thought we'd try her with the herd, and if it worked, great. There's Flipper. See? You can all see her now. Yeah, there she is. But yeah, we thought if it worked, awesome. If it doesn't, whatever. Then we get, he can try with her with somebody else. But she worked out really well with us. And she gets along really, really awesomely with everybody. We haven't had any issues. All right, I'm gonna stand up. Oh God, I hate kneeling on shavings. Why did I do that? All right, last for the pigs, but not least, of course, we have Ohana. We had Ohana. Ohana is Phoenix's son. He was born right here with us on May 2nd. There you are, my baby. He's the only one of the siblings that I kept. His two brothers are with our dear friend Helena, and actually Gantu, his brother, actually just had his first litter of babies. Well, he didn't have them, his female friend did. And then over here we have Pleakley. She was our foster fail from Piggles also. She arrived after being completely traumatized by watching her sibling get eaten by a dog, and we thought she would do very well here, and she has. She's our second largest pig. She put on a lot of weight after meeting her husband, but they get along super well. They're the cutest couple in the world, and they get along great. Some drama is happening down here. But yeah, and they all live in this room with Merlin in his double-decker cage. The girls all have their big floor space, and each pair has a 2x7. But yeah, so these are the pigs. We'll go downstairs and meet with Gus, Essie, the dog, and the kitty cat. And this is Merlin, our 7-and-a-bit-year-old Chinchilla. We've had him for 5 years now. He's getting a little bit older, showing a bit of his signs of his age. We don't really know how old he is technically. He had a rough start, but he's our grumpy man, and he's doing great. Mind the one eye looks a little bit weird. We had to give him drops, but yeah, that's Merlin. Grumpy. Yeah, precious nugget. The most precious. He knows. He's aware. Over here we have Essie. So Essie is our 2-and-something-year-old Syrian hamster. She lives in a detolf, obviously all by herself. We've had her for nearly a year now. We went and got her from the SPCA in Ottawa when somebody on YouTube dumped all of their rodents at the shelter, which was a huge burden, so we decided to make the drive, and I don't regret it at all. She's such a wonderfully friendly hamster. She's been a great addition to the family, and we absolutely love her. She's so pretty. And she's so grumpy right now. She's like, why did you do this? Yeah, there you go, have a snack. Okay, well, Gus is not turning around for me at all. This is Gus. Gus is our 5.5-year-old Daegu. He has a lot of long-term disabilities and issues that make it actually impossible for him to live with anybody else, which, you know, has been, oh, there's his face, which has made that kind of crappy, and he doesn't live in a typical Daegu setup, but he's a really happy guy. Loves chin scratches. Those are his favorite thing. He loves his Mr. Opossum stuffy and loves his tubes and everything that he has in his tank. He really doesn't like being out of his tank, even to run around. He starts like freaking out, wants to go back in. But, you know, he lives as, you know, he's an exception to the typical rule book with Daegus, and he's a happy older gentleman now. You know, he's a joy. He's everybody that comes over to the house, he's their favorite pet because he chirps and he talks and he loves everybody. Everybody loves giving him attention. And how could you not? Look at that face. Hey, Gus. All right, I'll let you nap. So this is Remus. I guess for those of you who don't follow us on other social media platforms, I suppose he's a lot larger than he was the last time you saw him. He's 9.5 months old now. He's like 118 pounds. Yeah, he's a really, really good puppy. We couldn't have asked for a better one. He's well-mannered, he's well-behaved, very friendly, really, really lazy. But we've been able to start taking him for walks. He's great. Just a really big suck is what he is, which is what we were hoping for. He gets along with everybody that he meets. He absolutely loves our senior dog, Matt. Matt does not feel the same way. But that's okay. They don't live together, so Matt only has to tolerate him sometimes. And he loves the cat. The cat is we're working on the cat. And you guys are going to say, the cat, you say? Well, just wait till the next clip. It's coming. But yeah, this is Remus, 9.5 months old. Our giant love bug with giant feet. Giant webbed feet. Okay, so the last critter on the list is Rowan. Rowan is our housemate and best friend Dee's cat. He lives with us. He's about the same age as Remus. She adopted him in August. My friends of mine had a box full of kittens dropped at the end of their driveway, and Rowan was in it. And he was just so cute that that Dee had to adopt him. He is an important member of our family now. He's an absolute suck. He loves cuddles. Yeah. Hi. There you go. His name is Rowan. We love him. He's the greatest. Best cat. I've never lived with a cat, so this is my first experience with a kitten, and he's been great. He hasn't wrecked anything. He loves snuggles. All he wants to do is be carried around, and he's the cutest thing in the entire world. Yeah. So that wraps up the critters of the Sherwood house as of 2017. Hope you like this video. We have a brand new video coming up. I've already filmed it, so I'm actually on top of stuff. Look at me go. And that'll be up later on this week, which is pretty cool. Alright, thanks so much for watching, folks. See you real soon. Thanks for dealing with my absence. I hope everybody's well. Let me know what's going on in your lives in the comments if you want. I do miss you very, very much. So glad to be back. And I hope you guys are glad to have me back too, because, you know, it's been a while. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.